Cryptocurrency, often simply called crypto, has become one of the most talked about innovations of the 21st century. But beyond the headlines, speculation, and sometimes confusing jargon, why does crypto matter? To truly understand its significance, we need to look at the foundations of money, the evolution of financial systems, and the challenges and opportunities that cryptocurrencies present to individuals, businesses, and societies around the world. At its core, cryptocurrency is a form of digital money that operates independently of traditional banking systems and governments. Unlike physical cash or even most digital money, which relies on centralized authorities to verify transactions and maintain trust, cryptocurrencies use decentralized technology called blockchain. This technology is essentially a public ledger, maintained by a network of computers that records every transaction in a way that is transparent, secure, and nearly impossible to alter retroactively. But why does this matter? To answer that, let's consider the role of trust in our financial systems. For centuries, people have relied on banks, governments, and other institutions to keep their money safe and to ensure that when they send or receive funds, those transactions are legitimate. However, history is filled with examples of these institutions failing through mismanagement, corruption, or even outright collapse. In some parts of the world, people cannot access reliable banking at all, making it difficult to save money, build wealth, or participate in the global economy. Cryptocurrency offers a new model, one where trust is not placed in a single institution, but in mathematics, code, and a distributed network. With cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and others, users can send money directly to anyone, anywhere in the world, without needing a bank or payment processor to act as an intermediary. This has the potential to make financial services more accessible, especially for the billions of people who are unbanked or underbanked. Moreover, cryptocurrencies can provide a degree of privacy and autonomy that is difficult to achieve with traditional financial systems. In a world where personal data is increasingly valuable and often vulnerable, being able to control your own financial information is significant. Crypto transactions can be pseudonymous, meaning that while transactions are recorded on a public ledger, the identities behind those transactions are not always directly tied to real-world names. But the importance of crypto extends beyond just payments. The underlying blockchain technology can be used for a wide variety of applications, from creating digital contracts that execute automatically when certain conditions are met, to building decentralized organizations and marketplaces. These innovations have the potential to reshape how we think about ownership, governance, and even the internet itself. For businesses, cryptocurrencies and blockchains offer new ways to raise capital, manage supply chains, and interact with customers. Through mechanisms like tokenization, companies can create digital representations of real-world assets, such as real estate, art, or even shares in a business, that can be bought, sold, and traded more efficiently. This can open up investment opportunities to a broader range of people and reduce barriers to entry for entrepreneurs. On a societal level, cryptocurrencies challenge the traditional power structures that have long dominated finance. By removing intermediaries and enabling peer-to-peer transactions, crypto can empower individuals and communities to take greater control of their economic destinies. This is particularly relevant in countries with unstable currencies or restrictive governments, where cryptocurrencies can offer a lifeline for preserving wealth and conducting commerce. Yet, the rise of crypto is not without its challenges and controversies. The volatility of cryptocurrency prices has led to dramatic booms and busts, drawing both excitement and skepticism. Security remains a concern, as high-profile hacks and scams have resulted in significant losses for some users. Regulatory uncertainty also looms large, as governments around the world grapple with how to integrate crypto into existing legal frameworks while preventing illicit activity. Environmental concerns have also emerged, especially regarding the energy consumption of certain cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, which rely on proof-of-work mining. However, the industry is evolving, with many projects exploring more sustainable alternatives, such as proof-of-stake and other energy-efficient consensus mechanisms. Despite these hurdles, the momentum behind crypto continues to grow. Major financial institutions, technology companies, and even governments are experimenting with blockchain and digital currencies. Some countries are exploring or have already launched their own central bank digital currencies, inspired by the principles of crypto, but with more centralized control. For individuals, engaging with crypto can be both empowering and daunting. It requires a willingness to learn new concepts, manage digital wallets, and navigate a rapidly changing landscape. But for those who take the time to understand it, crypto can offer new ways to save, invest, and participate in a global financial system that is more open and inclusive. In summary, crypto matters because it represents a fundamental shift in how we think about money, trust, and ownership in the digital age. It offers the promise of greater financial freedom, privacy, and innovation, while also raising important questions about security, regulation, and the future of our economic systems. Whether you are an enthusiast, a skeptic, or simply curious, understanding why crypto matters is essential for navigating the opportunities and challenges of our increasingly digital world. As the technology matures and adoption spreads, the impact of crypto will likely be felt in ways we can only begin to imagine. It has the potential to democratize access to financial services, foster new forms of collaboration, and reshape industries far beyond finance. The story of crypto is still being written, and its ultimate significance will depend on how we choose to engage with it, as individuals, communities, and societies. In the end, crypto matters not just because of what it is, but because of what it enables: a world where financial power is more widely distributed, where innovation thrives, and where trust is built not on the authority of a few, but on the participation of many.